All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Wait For It.
Is it Wait For It?
Wait For It.
Wait For It.
The podcast.
Wait for it, wait for it, wait.
This is the podcast hosted by Kristen Guelcher, yours truly, and Madi Mentz.
Hi.
We are members of the Iona weightlifting team.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about it.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, so first, this is our first episode. Welcome. I want to introduce us a little bit. Madi, how did we join the weightlifting team? How did we get here?
How did we get here? So, my boyfriend, Jeremy Singh, is captain of the weightlifting club, and he has been doing it since, I think, sophomore year. So I've always been, going to his meets and stuff, and I've always wanted to work out. I'm kind of just, scared of going to the gym. Mm-hmm. And so this year I was like, I need to get, friends, and I need to get, my body more toned or something. So then I was like, oh, maybe I'll go to the gym. It'll give me, and my friend Carla also does it, so she's also captain of it with him. So I was like, okay, at least I'll just join, and if I don't want to work out, I could just hang out. Right. But then I kind of started liking it, and now it's kind of just something I do 3 times a week, so I have a schedule so I don't have to go crazy. But yeah, and it's nice. It's a small club right now, which we want to make it bigger, but it's nice right now so I can feel comfortable in the gym, right, stuff like that. Yeah. And then I made Kristen do it with me this year because I was like, I'm scared, I don't want to join alone. Yeah, so.
Maddie came up to me, she was like, hey, would it be crazy if we joined the weightlifting team?
Yes.
And I went, wait a minute.
It is crazy.
That might be fun.
It was crazy of us, but yes.
Yeah, so we joined the team beginning of this year. Yes. I would say we're definitely still in beginner stages now.
Yes, Kristen is still in...
I'm still very in beginner stages. I don't think I'll ever get out of it.
Kristen comes sometimes right now. She's been busy.
I'm the socials of the team.
Yeah, sometimes she's has work, sometimes she has naps to do.
Yeah, sometimes I have to be tired, sometimes I have to make money, and
so it's kind of funny that we're the ones doing it because probably we're the least good at the team.
Well, I like to think of it this way. Maybe I'm not contributing.
You're shedding light on it in a new way. Yeah,
exactly.
I think that's a good idea.
I'm shedding light to the team, even though myself I can't give as much time working out there,
but
actually.
You're dedicating this time.
I'm dedicating the time to making the club known.
Amen.
And so hopefully
you please join.
Yeah, you guys will
if you're not an asshole.
Hopefully we're going to get more members who will actually go. Don't be like me.
Yeah, but also be nice and cool.
Not monkey see, monkey
only
do.
Cool people allowed.
Yeah, only cool people allowed.
Only cools. Thank you.
So, yeah. Madi had the fantastic opportunity recently to go to the Arnold, which, can you tell us a little bit about what the Arnold even is in the first place?
I will try.
No, I know.
I'm going to get clowned. Well, no, yeah. I'm going to get clowned.
Okay, we're going to have more, we're going to have more guests on this podcast also.
That know more
about this, because, again, this is our first year, but we're trying our best, guys.
Yes, this is... Okay, so I'm going to try my best at, giving an explanation of what we were. So I'm pretty sure it's, a convention, of all these different, I don't know how to say it, sports. So there's Olympic weightlifting, which is what we were there for, my boyfriend and Carla, and also Joel, who is the dean of students here at Iona. He also competed, and he did really great. So there's different, events basically going on the whole time. So you have arm lifting, which is kind of like deadlifting. They have deadlifting. You have slap boxing, Mr. Olympia, stuff like that. A lot of bodybuilding, bikini contests, all that stuff. So it was kind of just a bunch of different sport events all at once. And then they had different panels. So we got to see Gronkowski, Arnold Schwarzenegger. We got to see him speak as well.
Named after Arnold Schwarzenegger, this whole thing.
I know.
Right? The Arnold.
Yes. Yeah, the Arnold is named after Arnold. Yeah, but I had to put Gronk first because I just love Gronk.
The Gronk. It's called the Gronk.
The Gronk. I would love that.
They rename it to the Gronk.
He's just my king. And then also Sam Stolik. We saw John Jones, who's a UFC fighter. We saw I'm going to name these people that I know them. I only know these people, their names just because of this weekend. But now I'm oh my God, now they're all over my feed. Maddie Rogers, who's really crazy. We saw a bunch of people. Oh, who else? Oh, what's his freaking name? He reposted my thing. Whatever.
What?
He broke a world record. What's his name? Hampton? I think it's Hampton Morris.
I'm not sure.
Hampton Morris. He was awesome. We just saw a bunch of people like compete. It was really fun. And then I got to ref because I have my reffing certification. So
yeah, which I want to talk about that.
Pretty cool.
I want to talk about your reffing journey.
Yes.
When did you start reffing? Where did this come to fruition from? Because again, we just joined the weightlifting team this year, and Maddie's already reffing the sport.
Reffing the Arnold.
She's already reffing the biggest weightlifting competition in the country.
Amen.
So okay, yeah. Where did you start? Let's start from the beginning.
Okay, so really, it's just basically. For my friend Carla competed the same weekend as my boyfriend. She did the American Open competition, and Jared did the Arnold, which they're two different competitions held in the same like convention center.
Which is in Ohio, also.
Yes, this is in Ohio,
in New York. They took a flight, Mama.
It was fun. But basically, for Carla to qualify for this competition, she needed to like make a certain weight for one of the meets, and she hadn't made it yet, so we needed to have another meet. So we had a small meet at our school, but we didn't have anyone to ref. So the coach, Danny, was like, oh my God, if you ref, that would be so iconic, like making jokes because he's like a kid. So I was like, okay, you're joking, but I'll actually do it. And then I ended up doing it and getting more certified than our coach. I took like a bunch of tests, and then I got more certified than him. And then, so this weekend, I didn't have a credential. I had to pay to like see any of the events. So instead of doing that, I was like, can I volunteer to ref? And then they already had my name on the list, apparently. So I just got my credentials right away. And then I refed on Saturday. I refed the 89 kg E session, which was a 2-hour session with 11 people, I believe. And then I kind of just had to sit and watch as they each did. They each had 6 lifts, and then I kind of just say yes or no, and it was pretty fun.
Oh yeah, so what lifts do they do?
So they do the snatch, which is like snatch and clean and jerk are the 2 Olympic weightlifting events kind of that they do. Mm-hmm. So they each have 3 tries at each event. So they have 3 snatches they can complete, and then they have 3 clean and jerks they can compete. And then I basically say if the lift is good or not.
So yeah, like how did you like learn? Yeah, how did you like know?
So I took a bunch of freaking tests. It was so annoying. There was like 100 different tests I had to take. I had to watch different videos like to get my certification to see if I knew if this was a good lift. So basically, if it's a good lift, like they completely lock their arms like fully. They can't have like their arms bent when they're like doing it, or if they're like in motion for too long and they don't stop moving, then you can't do it. It's like you have to give them a good lift when they're not in motion and their arms are fully locked. So if you're like kind of like trying to lock your arms out, then you're not going to get a good lift because you're struggling, obviously.
Right. And like struggle aloud.
I just think it's funny that also I was reffing because a bunch of these people have probably been like training for years, and then they just see me who just like, I was like, I'll do it for fun.
Yeah, you were like, can I just volunteer to ref so I don't have to pay?
It was pretty, and I didn't have an outfit, which was another thing, so I had to walk up to everyone and be like, I'm so sorry, I'm not dressed, because that's what Joel told me to do. So I had to walk up to everyone and be like, I'm so sorry, like, I wasn't prepared. And I was like, because I was just wearing, like, jeans and a shirt. But
what's, like, the attire you're supposed to wear?
The attire, you're supposed to look like a freaking flight attendant. No hate to the flight attendants. I love your outfits. I'm just not on a plane right now. So I don't think I should be having to wear a blazer and full pantsuit. But that's what they wear, and I wasn't wearing that. But they weren't, like, mad at me. Because I'm a young girl.
Yeah, also, that's the thing is, like, what you're wearing is not going to affect a weightlifting competition.
Yeah, it's kind of more like, I don't know how to say it, hierarchical, whatever. One of those. Hierarchy.
It's very... Yeah.
Anyways, it's just like that. You know what I mean? Like they're trying to like think they're better because their outfits, and it's like they're not.
Yeah.
It's just like you're a random person.
So how did you feel going into reffing? Were you nervous?
I was nervous. Well, I was just nervous because at first they told me I had a load, which is like they wanted me to like. Because when I went to introduce myself, they like probably looked at me and was like, "This like she doesn't have her certification."
Right.
So they gave me a shirt, which I was happy to take. Yes, a Rogue shirt, which was pretty
free
cool.
Rogue shirt. It's
free
sick.
Rogue.
It's sick.
And it's cute. It has a little USA weightlifting thing on it, and yeah. So they thought I was gonna load, which is loading is when they put the weights on for the athletes. So they'll be like they'll call out a weight, and then you prepare the bar, you put the weights on the bar. Which thank God I didn't do that because I was like I don't even know what each of these weights are. So then I got a shirt. So then I was really confused. I called Joel and I was like, you messed up. Like, you literally are dumb.
Right.
And then I ended up being dumb because I was there to ref, obviously. So then I had to just walk behind the thing. And then I asked these people, I was like, hi, like, I'm just wondering, like, where do I go? And they're like, do you need something? And I was like, no. And then they're like, okay, just go sit in the chair. So it's kind of awkward. Like, they were just like, okay, just go sit. Like,
right. I mean, yeah, it's weird when you're like, those people probably expect, like, when you're reffing the Arnold, they probably expect you to have reffed a lot of things before and know what you're doing. It was my first,
like, competition not at my own school.
Right.
So I was kind of just like, But I agreed on every decision with all the refs except for two. For one, my decision was, like, correct. Like, it, like, I ruled over the main chick, and then for the other one, they ruled over me, which was fine.
No, yeah.
But which also was right. Like, there was just one guy that didn't make any of his snatches, and then he, like, stood up, but he, like, obviously didn't lock his arms, and I was like, I'm going to just give it to him, because he's, like, so cute, and he's, like, a little old man, and I was like, oh, please.
No, yeah, you would be like, you know what? No, you so tried.
Cute. Yeah, I was like, you did great.
You tried, pass.
And it was just hard for me, because I like to cheer for everyone. I like to, like, yell and scream, so I couldn't do that, so I'm, like, quietly, like, clapping under the table for each of the people, like, that. I'm like, you got it, like, you got it. Oh,
yeah.
Please. I'm like, if you just get it up, I'll give you a white.
Right. Oh my god. Well, that's a good thing you don't have to, like, ref Jeremy or Carla.
Oh my god.
Because
then,
you couldn't, that would have been impossible.
Jared dropped his first two snatches, so that would have been easy for me to give her a red. But,
right.
But, yeah, for the other ones, I would have been like,
Is that, like, a conflict of interest, do you think? Like, do you think that the people...
Probably, like, at the, like, Arnold, I couldn't do that. But, like, obviously, like, the home meets and stuff, like, there's like, 7 people in the meet, so I don't think it's a big deal.
And there's also, like... if you called something that was, like, obviously, people would be like, dude.
Yeah, no.
Like, it's
like,
also,
if you
like,
dropped it, I'm like, oh, he got it. Like, no. But also, I've told Jared, like, I've told him, like, his lifts are good, and then I've been like, I actually disagree with myself.
Right.
Like, that was not good.
Yeah.
But I feel like, if anything, I'm, like, harder on him, because I'm like...
No, and you should be.
I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
You should make that.
I mean, it's also easier for you to be honest with him.
Yeah.
In a real way. But, like, it's not hard for you. It's not hard for you to be honest with anybody, but...
Yeah.
If there's anything that anybody needs to know about Madi is, she will tell you the truth.
I'll tell you if you look terrible.
And that's one of my favorite things about Madi.
Thank you.
But was it difficult reffing? Or was it like...
It was just kind of like, I didn't know if I was supposed to cover my button or anything, because, like, they were, like, keeping it, like, looking like they were secretive and stuff, like, covering it with their hand and stuff. Oh. And then I was like, on the screen it tells you, like, whose answer is for who.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're like, I don't know why they were covering their answers, because everyone's going to see it on the TV anyway.
People are going to know anyway.
So I was just like, I'm not covering. But, like, I was also right next to the speaker, which is probably the worst spot for me, because I'm, like, jamming out and singing, like, every song while these people are, like, struggling for their lives. I'm like, oh, like, okay, Taylor Swift's playing, I'll jam out. And then
were there any good songs that you would, like, notably
I just thought it was weird, because they had, like, a Taylor Swift playlist. And I'm like, this is, like, men competing. Like,
yeah, wait, what was the age group?
Age group, I kind of had more older people. It was kind of more, like, I think, mid-20s to, like, 40s maybe. But then there was one 16-year-old in my class, and he literally, all of them finished before he even started, so he was just following himself, because he opened his opening snatch was 100 kilograms, which is, like, insane.
Wow.
Especially for that age, like, and Jared can't even, like, I'm just compare everyone to that, so I'm like, wow.
No, I know.
That's like,
it's what you know.
It was insane. He was crazy, and, like, you could tell, like, his coach, like, they put, like, pressure on him, because he would walk up to the bar with, like, 5 seconds to lift, and they'd be like, 5 seconds, so he'd have to literally just walk and drop and get it. And it was just like, wow, I've never seen anyone, like, with that much, like, with that little time, like, just go crazy off a lift.
Wait, why do they have such little time?
Well, so they don't have, like, he was going after himself, so when you follow yourself after a lift, you get an extra minute. Instead of 1 minute, you get 2 minutes, because you're following yourself, you just did a lift.
Yeah.
So he got more time, so he was just taking, like, all of his time to rest, so then it was, like, he walks out, and there's, like, 10 seconds on the clock. So you have, like, 10 seconds to lift the bar. Yeah. So it's not like you can set up and take your time. It's kind of just like, okay, get out, lift the bar, and go. Like, wow. So he was, and he's young. He's 16-year-old. He was born in, like, 2000, whatever. And I'm like, oh my god, this little kid.
Yeah, the 16-year-olds. They were born in what, 2008 or something?
9, I think.
Oh my god.
I think it was the year I was in kindergarten.
Wow.
Which is like, ew. I'm pretty sure his birth year is 2009. Let me check. Let's see. 2020. I can't do math.
Yeah, doing quick math right now.
16. Yeah, 2009. His birth year. Everyone else was like 1980. But yeah, he was really good. Shout out to that kid.
Yeah, shout out to that kid. Seriously,
to that kid. That kid was fire.
I remember you were telling me what were like some highlights of like lifters that you saw there, like people that you.
There was a guy who looked like our coach who was also on the same like on the Rogue stage with the other kid. And it was like his name was also Danny, and it was very scary.
Long lost twin.
And he was like a little taller with exact beard. Like it was like down to a T. I was like, that's actually creepy.
Oh my god.
Maddie Rogers, who I'm like kind of now obsessed with.
I keep thinking you're saying Maggie Rogers.
I know, like, that's who I was like, oh my god, country
she's
music.
also a weightlifter. That's sick.
I know. I was like, wow, she's so diverse.
She's so diverse.
But
wow.
yeah, no, she did really great too. I'm like been stalking her. I'm like, wait, I want to be as good as her, but I am not. So that's a shame.
We're still only at the beginning.
Yeah, but it's like for me, I'm like, okay, it's almost been a year. Like, why am I not fully ripped with a six-pack and also a big booty?
Okay, well, when I look at you, I see a six-pack and a ripped booty.
And a ripped booty. My booty has abs on them.
Yeah.
My booty has rock hard abs.
Yes, exactly, because what else?
Thanks. But yeah, it was really fun there. We got some free stuff. But it wasn't like everyone was posting that they got so much free stuff. And it was like, you must have had to, like, stand there for hours because it was packed. And, like, I didn't even want to, like, go to, like, one table. Like, it was just, like, so many people. It was so overwhelming. Like, also, all the young LA people were in the same outfit. Like, the original. Like, why? Like, why is everyone... We literally saw 100 people in the same camo set outfit. It was, like... Wait, this is so creepy. It was like giving Colt energy.
That's so weird. Was it all for something, or was it like?
Well, they had just like I think all their influencers had in the same outfit, but I was like, that's kind of weird. Like, why aren't you like showing off more of your merch?
Like school uniform. Okay.
It was they're all in the same camo, and I was like, it's like a little odd. Like,
interesting.
A little odd, but
a little off.
Yeah, the Young LA setup was insane, like double-decker, like crazy.
Wait, what is...
Young LA is like a brand, I think, a clothing, like fitness brand, but they have like a bunch of influencers. That's where like John Jones was, also the UFC fighter, who's also crazy. And then like David Dobrik was hanging out there a lot. I was so pissed I didn't see him, though. I would have...
He was there?
Totally want a picture. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, he's like ripped now.
Yeah, I know. And Zelia, I wanted to see Zelia because I want him to do Zelia Fitness because he gets everyone shredded so quickly.
I don't know who Zelia is.
His best friend that has like a fitness brand.
Oh.
That's who made him rip.
Does he still have that pizza company?
Yes, he actually gave away pizza to like all the firefighters for the fires. He was like, go get some free lunch.
I guess that's okay.
Yeah, I was like, but you probably shouldn't got your friend hurt.
Yeah, but you probably shouldn't. What did he do? Like poke his eye out or something?
No, poke his eye out. He almost got him killed.
Oh, okay. Well,
he swung him from a crane, and then he fell and got like surgery. Like,
yeah.
So I was gonna ask for a picture and then be like, "F you for Jeff." Like, I kind of just wanted a picture because I watched him all my life. So I was like, "Oh my god, he was there."
Okay, that's so weird that he's at the Arnold because I used to watch him when I was.
Yeah, I think it was just kind of, he goes everywhere though. Anywhere.
He goes anywhere and everywhere.
Anywhere. Oh, also, Bear Burger we tried for the first time in Ohio. Very good. 10 out of 10.
Yes.
Loved it.
What kind of burger did you get?
Every day I got a bacon, egg, and cheese burger. So I get a bacon, sunny side up egg, and cheese with a double burger with fries.
Dude, that sounds delicious.
Yes, it was delicious.
And a shake? Chocolate shake?
Any other?
Any other?
Never
any other.
Never ever.
Oh my god, that's such good weightlifting fuel.
Yeah, that's why I'm literally not ever eating it again.
No, that's why.
Actually, I just finished my 2 things of burrata, and I have 1 ice cream cone left in my freezer, and after that, I will not be eating any more of that until...
Yeah, we're eating healthy from now. Proteins, we're eating chicken.
We ate a bacon, egg, and cheese for breakfast.
That's good.
That's not healthy, though.
Egg, bacon?
Yeah, I guess.
That's not unhealthy. Okay, yeah, so tell us a little bit more about just the trip itself. You guys went to Buca di Beppo, and you sat in the Queen's chair.
Yes. Oh, my God.
I'm gonna put pictures up on the screen.
Share this. Put the picture up.
Picture up of
me
Madi
in the queen chair.
sitting in the throne.
Yes. So there was a queen chair, and then the dean like wanted that room, so I figured he wanted the chair because he's like so bougie like that. And
okay. Insert the video of him doing that little dance
of Joel. There, yes, this is a live photo.
I need you to send me that.
Yes, I will. This is Joel doing a live photo dance jig, and yeah,
I'm gonna put music behind it. Wait. Okay.
Yeah, but basically he requested that room, and I'm pretty sure it was because he wanted to sit in that chair. or the Pope to be like looking at him the whole time because it was creepy.
Because he thinks that he's the king of students.
Yeah.
He's not the
dean of weightlifting.
Dean
of weightlifting.
Dean of the country.
Sorry, Joel. All love. But anyways, I stole his chair. And
we'll probably have him on the podcast.
Yeah, I'll invite him.
Yeah, we should get him on.
I'll invite him, but I'll be like, you need to take away my parking ticket first, Joel. That will be your reward.
Right.
So hopefully he takes away that. But anyways, yeah, I sat in his chair and everyone was like, yeah, this is so your vibe. Like, Danny was like, you have to sit there.
Was it delicious?
The chair? Yes. The chair was delicious.
It delicious sitting there?
Yeah.
Being
the
the queen of everybody?
They actually gave you so much food. If you ever go there, anybody.
Well, they have a bunch of locations. You know that?
Yes. So if anybody ever goes to a
Buca de Beppo.
Yes, I'll let Kristen say it. Then just get smalls because the small is like 10 pounds. Like,
oh, they have different sizes?
If you ask to upgrade to a large, you're gonna get like 30 pounds of pasta. It was kind of insane. Like, the box almost broke because it was so much pasta we were carrying on the way home.
Oh gosh.
Like it was insane.
Yeah.
It was insane. We all got smalls and no one finished anything. It was insane.
Wow.
Very good. It was not even that expensive, I don't think.
No, yeah.
I don't think it was that expensive. I didn't pay, and I'm happy about that.
And the place, they look fun. I love all the pictures.
Yes, it was very cute. I have a bunch of pictures, so maybe I'll send them to Kristen. She can make a little slideshow.
We'll put some pictures up right here.
Very fun.
Jared's family went, too. That's so nice.
My boyfriend's family flew in from New York, and then they drove also from Alabama to Ohio.
Wow.
To see him compete for literally maybe 30 minutes.
No, but that's so sweet.
Yeah, it was cute. He was happy. That was like
when I would run track and field, my parents would travel to like watch me run for like 12 seconds in the 100-yard dash.
No, yeah. My mom wanted to like come to like the Iona Singers when I was in it, and I was like, do not come.
Do not.
I was like, bro, that would be such a waste.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, okay.
Okay, fine.
Okay, sorry.
Buca de Beppo was
yes, very
really
good. And then I had Big ziti, penny al vodka, which if you're getting that, make sure you get a ton of milk because it was spicy as and I could not finish it. Ooh. And then I also got lemon chicken, and then there was everyone else got like so much stuff like Brussels sprouts, prosciutto, a lot of stuff. A spicy rigatoni. Jared got spaghetti. Ooh. Danny got chicken, and he got a whole ass thing of green beans this big, a whole tray, and he maybe ate 2. So that was awesome. And then we just threw all that out, so that was cool.
Oh, that's so funny.
Don't throw your food, give it to the homeless.
Yeah, no, seriously.
But I didn't want to, like, throw them the pasta with no forks. And just, like, eat with your hands.
I know.
Was this 10-pound pasta?
Was there a big homeless population?
No, I think I only saw, like, 2 homeless people, which was, like, still sad. I gave them
money. Were you, like,
in
the city?
We were in Columbus. Yeah, which is a city. But it was very, like, chill. Like, even with how many people were there, like, in the convention center, like, the streets were pretty, like, empty. Like, like, it was not any, like, it was kind of giving me, like, Nashville, but, like, less.
Right.
Like, even less than Nashville.
No, yeah, because, I mean, hey, people really aren't traveling to Columbus, Ohio for much.
Yeah,
Besides
but there was a lot of people there just.
No, yeah.
And, like, you could tell there was a bunch of people that just came for the convention that weren't competing.
Right.
Like, I thought it would be, like, all these people competed.
Right.
But it was, like, a bunch of, like, teen boys, like.
I kind of thought that it was just a competition. I didn't realize it was a convention.
Yeah. I thought it would be, like, I thought I'd see more, like, competition stuff.
Right.
But I really only saw, like, weightlifting and then the, like, bodybuilding that was going on in the convention center. And then, other than that, like, and the Rogue stage, obviously, we went there, too, because that was, like, the
Yeah, you guys toured the Rogue,
Oh, yes, we did do that. We did the Rogue Factory. We went, which is also in Columbus.
Which Rogue is the company that makes all of the weightlifting equipment, basically?
They make all the weights for the...
And, like, the racks, too.
Racks, clothing. It's just, like, a bunch of shit. And it was cool. It was very big. You got to, like, try out stuff. Joel gave Danny a massage, which was pretty interesting to watch.
In the Rogue Factory?
In front of many strangers.
Right.
Very fun. Very interesting and fun. But, yeah, it was fun. We got to watch. Like, everything was mad cheap. I thought, like, a sweatshirt would be more expensive. There was, like, $40 sweatshirts. Everything's cheaper there because I don't think they... I don't know. I'm not going to say anything stupid. I was going to say I don't know if they tax. I don't know if that's true. But you don't pay, like, the shipping because I think on the Rogue website, it's, like, always they pay to ship or whatever.
Yeah.
So it was, like, very cheap.
Which, yeah, and I feel like people, like, when you come, like, people that come to the place, like, I feel like they want to make it more, like, accessible for people that come there.
Yeah. And it was cool. Like, Joel and Danny each got, like kettlebells and stuff. Aww. And they, like, paid, like, not that much for them. And then our director of sports, Matt, was also there, and he, like, drove everyone around the whole time, and he was really interested. He really loved the weightlifting, like, a lot. He went more than anyone, I think. He, like, woke up early to go to, like, random sessions to watch people because he got so into it. It was so cute. So shout out to Matt. I love you.
That's so cute.
Love you, Matt.
He's what
He's the club director, club sports director. Yeah, and he also said that I reminded him of his daughter Madeline, I believe. So shout out to her. Shout out to you, Madeline. Universe. Yes, the Maddies come together and unite.
No, seriously, that's so fun.
Here's some ASMR of me drinking my water.
Oh,
so fresh. So fresh.
We turned this into an ASMR channel. No, unfortunately, I would hate that.
No, I hate ASMR. My roommate used to fall asleep to it.
Oh my god, I couldn't.
Thank you, Michaela.
And now we are on the weightlifting team to take out our anger.
Yeah, from the ASMR.
From the ASMR.
Because that makes me mad.
I feel like that kind of wraps things up here.
Yes,
we gotta get talking here.
We have to get guests to talk about more stuff.
Yes, we expect to see Jeremy, Carla. We want to get Danny, our coach, on here. Maybe one time we'll get Joel. He's also the dean of students here.
Joel. I got you.
He has a lot of insight about.
Oh my god! If we got Matt, we would literally have the longest podcast because he could talk about it for hours. I think.
Right.
So I can maybe get Matt too, but I'll have to tell him what. We have something else.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for listening, guys.
Thank you.
This has been. Wait for it.
This has been.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait.
All right, y'all.
All right, that's gonna be our intro song.
Have a great day.
Wait for it.
Love you. Bye.